beating your head on a wall. Say no way, marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. A lot of people think that marijuana isn't dangerous, but they're wrong. Because not only does it harm a person's body and mind, but it often leads users to try other, even more dangerous drugs. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh.
Okay, it's done. Okay, boy, that's big. I don't know how I'm doing this. It'll stay up. Okay, there's my view for today. There it is. Hi, you guys. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping in to this odd Saturday show. We're having an odd Saturday show. It's kind of off schedule, but so what? We can do anything we want here. We can. And thank you for being here, you guys. Corey McAvoy. Good Corey McAvoy. Corey McAvoy. Good to see you. You're first up. John aside was not. Hi, John. Good to see you. John is over there. Are you there yet? Are you at the place where you're going to watch the Seahawks versus San Francisco game? Are you? Are you over? Maybe you could pop in and give us a score update or something sometime during the show, or not. You know, it's up to you. Okay. You. Oh, thanks, Corey. That's live. That's a picture. That's a picture of me live. I'm sitting behind you, and that's my living room. Those are fake candles on my table, and they have a battery in them. You can set them to either have steady burn or flicker. Have them on the flicker setting, but they're not flickering. They're not doing their shit. But and that fine the top of my coffee table isn't suede. That's a fine patina of dust because I'm a lazy bum. You could write your name in that. Say, wash me like you do on dirty cars and stuff. So yeah, I'm changing it up. I'm changing my brand. I'm gonna do different artwork. I think as my Patreon and my Bad Habit Fund will allow. I want it because okay, the picture that I was using, I was a redhead. I'm no longer a redhead. Well, maybe my ends are because I have huge roots, but I'm mostly mouse color. I'm no longer a redhead, so I want to get a graphic that depicts me with the old lady gray streaks in my hair. But until then, you get this picture of my living room. Behind me, where I'm sitting behind you, it's a mess because I'm sitting at my little dining room table and it's all piled up with my internet station here and mail I haven't opened yet and stuff. So you're getting to see the clean part of the apartment. um, okay, so you guys, I'm not going to delay anymore. I'm going to bring on my co-host for today. You know who he is, Chris of on Irrelevancy. He's been on here before, and he's just a hoot. And we're going to bring to you little odd news items that we have found, and that's going to be it, you guys. If spend some time with us, have lunch. It's lunchtime here. Sit down with a sandwich and a cup of soup and join in. And if you, our viewing audience, has perhaps a news story to share, uh, in a little while, I'll put a link in the chat if anybody wants to come on and share a news story. May or may not be real, or well, we hope so. Yeah. Oh, Corey, you are a ginger, but faded with some white. I wasn't a legit redhead. I wasn't. That came out of a henna box. You know. Yeah, at the Indian store. Hey, that Amber chick. Hey. Okay. I'm just noodling around here, greeting folks. I'm going to bring on today's co-host, our friend Chris. Everybody loves him. Let's give a standing ovation and a warm welcome to Chris. Hi.
Hello. Hello, Robin.
Good to see you, dear.
Good to see you. How have you been?
I've been pretty okay.
Very good.
Pretty okay. Nobody's 100% these days.
Yeah, I think I max about 67.8 these days, but that's all right.
That's all right. You're here to talk about it, so it's cool. So this isn't exactly an odd news story, but I want to lead off with what's happening here in my neighborhood. We are storming again today. We're going to be storming today, tomorrow, and Monday. As if Southern California was not drenched enough. Our reservoirs are getting full, unprecedented levels. Since like the 70s or something like that. Um, and it's pretty wild out there. And if I suddenly leave, we're not thunder and lightning is not predicted, but who knows? But if I suddenly like disappear, you'll know that my power went out. Um, yeah, Corey, no, we're not flooded. I live inland where all the devastation is happening, where piers are being washed away at our beaches, and the low-lying people, with in all those really expensive houses, those really, really expensive houses, they're all being flooded and washed and trapped. Like okay, the Harkles, Meghan Markle, and former Prince Harry live in Montecito, and I guess they're having mudslides and big rushing water and stuff. So, but I'm okay here. Our streets are flooded, intersections are flooded. If you go through them fast, you'll splash all the people on the sidewalk.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, I know there are people who do that on purpose, Chris. You
I know,
wouldn't.
I know that to be true.
I can't say that I've never done it, but not really on purpose. Not on purpose. Not on purpose. I've done it, and then I look back and go, "Oh shit! What did I just do to that poor wretch standing there waiting for the bus?" Oh, Corey, you saw pictures of the pier, and the waves were amazing. Yeah, cliffs are washing away. We have a major highway half washed out, so it's closed. It's the route I used to take up the Central Coast. Couldn't go there now
That's
because
nuts.
it's closed. I mean, the land under it just dissolves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hi, Prairie Queen. Good to see you, dear. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so Chris, shall we get rolling here? Shall we jump in?
We should definitely roll with the punches, but be safe. Yeah, I hope you have like your flashlights and your safety kit just in case you lose power.
Oh yeah. Well, I have my battery candles over there, and
Oh.
I have flashlights, and I have those other candles. Those candles and glasses
Mm-hmm.
that you buy for their novena candles or something. Anyway, I've got a little collection of those too. So got
Very good. Very good.
food.
Be
Got
prepared.
oh yeah. Oh, always. Uh, uh, always. Yeah. So what's an odd news item that you might have to offer, Chris?
Well, today, okay, there's still not. I'm still not caught up on everything, but I did find some new ones just for this today. I
Yeah,
actually went out and read. So these are fresh,
fresh, right
as
off the
as
vine.
as fresh as I can get them, anyways.
Still warm from the sun.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's not starting to smell yet, but if it was sitting much longer, it probably woulda.
It's
Uh,
time's coming. Yeah.
Actually, that segues to the story I actually wanted to start with. Because
Okay.
everyone likes to get free money, and especially if you're a dog owner, right? Dogs are
Yeah.
fucking expensive. But there's
Yeah.
this company who's like, they do like vegan like dog food, and they were offering people $6,000 to record their experience introducing their dog to plant-based diet, monitoring their bowel movements, stool odor, health, energy levels, behavior, sleep pattern, and physical attributes such as skin and fur, yada 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 yada.
So it's a whole big job, like
Mm-hmm.
a project that you have to like tend to moment by moment.
Yeah, 6,000, but for $6,000.
And how long do you have to do this for?
How long did it say? Did it say that? It
Like a month?
just it doesn't it didn't specify in that article how long it was. It said there was a period. So was it a week, month, 2 months,
During the
6 months?
test period.
Yeah,
Yeah, so well, smart people will break it down by the hour. How much is their time worth hour by hour? And is this going to be like a round the clock thing? What if the little fur baby gets up at 3 in the morning? Do you have to jump out of bed
right.
and follow him down and check it out, a photograph, take a scoop,
Take
smear
a
it on a
scoop.
slide? Yeah,
Right. And they
that,
said people who completed it would get the money and then free treats and dog toys for the dog. So
yeah, the dog toys would be cool, but if the treats are vegan and your dog didn't do well, I can't imagine. They're carnivores. That's why they have those pointy teeth.
that's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. Especially cats are as well.
Y- I know. Yeah, they hunt their prey. Cats will bring you little presents and share their hunts with you. Um, but yeah, dogs. I don't know. I would like to see the follow up of that.
Yeah, as I said, that's all I know. But hey, if you guys are looking to make $6,000, look into that Omni. It's an English company or from Britain.
Omni, unfortunate name. Uh,
I mean, I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Kristen Frost laser beams. Holy tamale! Haven't seen you in a duck's age.
Duck's
I
age.
want to say that other word because I might be slapped for using that word, even though we all used it before. Um, oh, I know, Prairie Queen. How much gas and diarrhea they would? I know, just vegan. Come on. And then how do they get their protein? What's in there that would give, because dogs have to have really high levels of protein.
Makes sense. Especially more
But
active ones.
yeah, I know, and big dogs. Yeah, yeah. So, maybe sometime we could do a follow-up to this story.
Yeah, I'll go look into it. I'll go look into this.
Yeah,
I wonder if
yeah,
they release their case studies or whatever. I'm sure if they did it, I could find it.
yeah. In the spirit of transparency, if they're running this, $6,000 is a big chunk of money.
Well, I don't know if that's $6,000 or 6,000 pounds, since they
Mm,
are a British
Okay, so
company. That could
okay,
make a difference.
so well, it would be more money to us here
Well, there you
because their
go.
money's worth more than ours.
Well, there you go.
I I think.
I'm
Oh,
not sure.
Kristen Frost Laserbeam says putting a dog on a vegan diet, some people would say it is abuse. Well, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But people are
That,
doing that because they're embracing that vegetarian lifestyle for themselves. Like, well, so should Fido.
I know it's all, let's raise our family. It's just a family thing. Yeah. So, okay, here's my little quickie that means nothing because, okay, here's mine. One of mine. Okay. Breaking news. Kanye West got married again.
No way. No way.
And I'm wondering if this is legit, if he's just trying to make Kim jealous or
My
what. But
thoughts.
yeah, I guess he got married in a quickie ceremony, what, a couple days ago.
Oh, I had not heard anything about that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know who the Kardashians are. I'm proud to say I've never ever watched any of their episodes.
What? You don't
Uh,
keep up with the Kardashians? Who doesn't
I
keep up
have
with
never kept up
Kardashians?
with Kardashians. I'm so out of the loop.
Everyone
I
keeps
have.
up. Even I am caught up with the Kardashians.
Are you
No,
really? Well, see, I'm just. I was
no,
willing to
I don't
believe
keep
it.
up. I
That's
fell off
fine,
that
but
wagon a long time ago.
those reality shows. Oh, I know reality shows. That yeah, but anyway, I'm not really certain what Kanye West does. I think I learned recently, is he a rapper?
He's a rapper. I think he's a lot of things. He thinks he's kind of
I
he's
know
a
he makes
character.
those really expensive shoes.
Yep, his shoes.
Those
He ran for
they're called
president.
Yeezy. I know I saw the thing where he was meeting with President Trump.
Yep.
That alone tells me everything I'd really wanna know about Kanye West or Yee. I think he's called
And,
Yee.
yeah, I think that's what he likes to go as. But yeah, no, yeah, a lot of people like draw that conclusion because of that. So fair
Uh,
enough.
yeah, yeah. Okay, Kristen says Kanye acts like a methed out mayor. More cool version of Rev. Oh, okay. He's cool. He is cool, so nobody cares that the dude makes them uncomfortable. Uh,
I
yeah,
suppose.
I find I did get a look at a couple of his shoes because they that happens on Twitter and on Facebook. You get those ads that you don't care about, and his shoes aren't really attractive. They don't look comfortable. They
You're just
don't,
buying.
and then
You're just buy. You're just buying the name at that point. You're just buying the brand.
yeah, providing it holds value for you. Yeah.
It's always a gamble, especially right now. I don't think if he does have if there is stock in that his shoe brand, I'm sure it's not doing very well right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
nah,
one bit.
not one bit. Okay, that was okay. You got another one?
Oh, I got 5 more. That's about all.
Oh, yay! This is better than when I came here totally unprepared and you had to carry the whole damn show on your own. So,
That was all right.
okay.
I have strong shoulders. I can hold it all up.
Oh, bless your heart. That's why I love you so much. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So what you got?
So let's talk about goals for a second. We all have goals. I have goals. You have goals. The
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone has goals. Everyone has goals. But I don't think I've heard of
Everybody
a
here.
goal like this.
Okay.
I never heard of a guy whose his goal in life was I'm gonna eat whole rotisseries 40 days straight.
You're talking about chickens.
No, yeah, rotisserie chickens. His goal is he was
Rotisserie
gonna for
chicken.
40 days eat a
Well, at
whole rotisserie
Costco,
chicken a day.
you can get them for $4.99 from what I understand, a fully cooked whole chicken. I
Yeah, well,
think
yeah, you
they're
go
still
to any
cheap.
grocery store, you can get a full rotisserie chicken.
They're pretty good.
They are
I
really
bought them.
good.
They're pretty damn good. Okay,
No.
so he did this. Continue on.
Yep. So for 39 days, he had a rotisserie chicken. On the 40th, he advertised he placed flyers around his hometown to advertise the consumption of the last one. At least I think is his last one.
Yeah.
And dozens of people actually showed up to watch him eat the 40th chicken, chanting, "Eat that bird, eat that bird." And all I can say is that's why I love humanity so freaking much. Just right there. Now that is community.
That is community rooting on your fellow man to greatness.
I mean, is it that big of an accomplishment? No, probably not. Is it going to break and solve world hunger? Well, he'll solve his hunger, I guess, for 40 days, but world peace, none of that. But hey, everyone got together and everyone probably felt really good about it.
Come together right now over your rotisserie chicken.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, if Psychic dashed and the Vampire Slayer is in the house over there. Hi, Dash. You little cutie over there. Yeah, good to see you. So okay. So yeah. Okay. So what? How does it go any further than that? Did he
No, that's
puke?
pretty
Did
much
he?
it. He did it, and dozens of people watched him do it.
So do you know if he did a fundraiser or something? Like
Does not specify in this.
I'm wondering if he got compensated somehow. Like yeah, GoFundMe, help me buy laxatives
And it's the
during
New
my
York. This
process.
is reported by the New York Times, so you know it's got to be true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's
You
got
know
to
it's
be true.
got to be true because of the New York Times.
I believe everything I read in the New York Times. You
I
know.
believe everything that's written in print. It's all good. It is in print, so I mean, it's got to be true.
It's gotta be. Okay, Prairie Queen is asking, did they celebrate with a bucket of KFC?
It really doesn't say, but I feel like at that point there had to have been done something. Something had to happen.
Yeah, yeah, like everybody come back to the house and bring a hot dish or something.
Right, or whatever grocery store he was doing it in. Like, I'm going to donate 30 rotisserie chickens.
No. Oh, I know. It's like pay it forward. Anybody coming in here after me gets a gets a cartload of chickens.
That's right.
Paying it forward.
I'm pretty inspired by that story. I think Disney should
Oh.
like listen up. I got a story for you. I just need someone to write the script. I'm just saying, this is an inspirational story. I think it'll just bring everyone, it'll just really bring the family together. It'd be a good Thanksgiving, Christmas release movie, you know?
I know every year, like a tradition, like every Thanksgiving, we're all supposed to be listening to Alice's Restaurant. Did you know about that, Chris? A Thanksgiving tradition. Okay, this is gonna be a half-ass newsy thing from me. Okay, I just this past Thanksgiving found out that for years and years and years, okay, Woody Guthrie, okay? No, Arlo Guthrie, his kid, Arlo Guthrie, okay. Alice's Restaurant. Have you heard of the Alice's Restaurant?
No, I've not heard about
That
this.
song, it's an old, old, old song. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Arlo Guthrie, and I guess this version goes on for something like 12 minutes because he tells a story with it too. Anyway, Alice's Restaurant is a Thanksgiving tradition. Does it have anything to do with turkey and stuffing and, family gatherings? No. It has to do with dropping a couch off a cliff and getting arrested for it. But it just so happened that event, and it's true, happened on a Thanksgiving. So ever since then, there is this cult following for Arlo Guthrie's long version of Alice's Restaurant, and it's
I'll check it
online. You
out.
can find it on YouTube. It's
I will,
hysterical.
I will have to go ahead and, look this up. I'm gonna have to do that after this. So
Yeah, I know, me too. I have to go revisit it, but I just found that out. I have been so, hiding under a something,
well, I mean, it doesn't have a cult following. They don't like to leak it out too much. You have to be on the level before you learn that cult secrets. You do the handshake and
Yeah,
signs. Like you gotta know someone who does it to get into it. It's one of those kind of things. So
yeah,
you're okay.
yeah.
You're okay.
Thanks, thanks, thanks. But I discovered it by accident, because I spent um, Thanksgiving here. Anyway, I was surfing the internet and I found that. But so I'm going to tell my daughters, my family, we have to do the Alice's Restaurant observance every Thanksgiving from now until I'm dead. I'm going to demand that of my family that we do that. Okay, I'm looking at the chat real quick. Oh, Corey's digging the purple couch and secretary. Okay, that couch is actually burgundy. Burgundy. And then over there on the right, there are the green chairs. The burgundy couch has like green trim. I don't know what I was thinking. And then the green chairs have burgundy trim. It's like a little set, and that furniture is from the early 1980s. That's old shit right there.
But
Old shit.
shit that lasts. So
Oh yeah, it'll last, after I'm gone.
mhm.
But but yeah, yeah,
those will
it's
turn
a
up in an antique. For my great grandchildren will be buying that furniture at antique stores and online vendors. Well, it's the online vendors now. Everything's like,
but oh, I know. You can just everything's at your fingertips.
mhm.
Yeah, and Corey, that secretary over there is a craftsman. Uh, golden oak. You pull that flap down, and you've got little cubby holes and stuff. That is probably 100 years old, and it's I inherited it. I didn't buy it or really. Yeah, a dear friend left that to me. So anyway, yeah. So okay, here's my next thing. Here's my next thing. Um, okay, I have a show and tell here. Okay, Brand. Okay, th- we could buy this isn't exactly news. This is just an item of interest. Okay, they had these when I was a little kid, and we all had them, and they were cheap. You could get them at the dime store. We called these stores dime stores, like Cress and Woolworths. Woolworths. Those we called them the dime stores because they were the cheapest place you could shop, and they're expensive these days.
Oh
But
yeah.
okay, all of us had a Woolly Willy. Every kid in their lifetime, especially my age, had a Woolly Willy, and I'm going to show you what it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what that. I know what that is. I know.
Oh
Actually,
wait,
I
did you
actually
see
do
it?
know what
Wait,
that. I
I
actually
took
do know
it
what that
out.
is.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay, so I can't. Okay, I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna take me out so everybody can get a look because it's a fucking background. Okay, I'll bring you right back, Chris. Yeah, that's magnetic. It had a little magnetic wand,
Hmm.
and you could drag those metal filings. Well, you had to lay it flat. This one's sitting up on its edge, but you had to lay it flat, and you could take this magnetic wand and give him a mustache. You could give him, okay, that doesn't work either. You asshole thing. StreamYard. Okay, this is just stupid. Anyway, you could give him ear hair. You could give him nostril hair. But yeah, that's a woolly willy. That's
I've never heard of it called a woolly. I guess I never knew what it was called, but I have seen that before.
yeah, the magnetic things like yeah. Yeah,
There was
sort of like
even when I was a kid that even like I saw sometimes they'll show up at the dollar store actually from time to
really
time.
still
From
I'll
time to
be
time, I think I have some point in my life I've run across those in like novelty like toy stores and stuff. So
Ah, yeah, how funny. Yeah, okay, so I remember 'em when I was real little, the '50s, and, um, but I've seen them ever since then too, so yeah, that was a Wooly Willy. I don't remember it being called that.
you know, I
I
don't.
don't remember the name. I don't remember it. Okay, I have one more. I have one. Well, no, you take a turn. Okay, you go.
It's your show, man. I'm cool. I got more, but if you got another one, you got another one. Let's go.
No, okay, so I'm showing a duck in a stroller right now. That's okay, but that's not news. I took that picture of a duck in a stroller.
That's well, that could be news.
Yeah, I know. Well, that duck in the stroller. Well, I'll tell about it. That duck in a stroller was brought into our medical office, and people would do this like on a Friday because we were only open a half day, and it was a light day. Fridays, we reserve Fridays for light days in this office that I worked in. And this patient brought her pet duck in a stroller. Okay, I'm gonna blank you out for a sec.
Ah!
Yeah, that was taken right in our office. I can't remember what her name was. But okay, I don't think I'm giving too much away by saying that uh, the patient who owned this duck, who took this duck everywhere, and then moved to where did she move? Way up north somewhere, and bought property and built herself a house. She took the duck with her. Uh, Her career, she was a judge.
Ah!
No,
Very, very,
very
very eccentric.
very eccentric, wonderful, and just yeah, I thought she was a hoot and very bright. Of course, she wouldn't be a judge. Yeah, this was her duck. I'll be damned if I can remember its name. It was a girl. It was a girl duck. She did have a pair of ducks, but one, failed and went to the great duck pond beyond.
Great, great duck
So
pond in the sky.
the duck pond in the sky. But anyway, okay. So Chris, what you got next?
What do I got next?
What you got next?
Well, this is an interesting one. I'm just gonna read this one verbatim because the dates are. It's even old when it was new for me.
As
It
soon as
was
it
really
was off
old.
the press. Okay.
Yeah, so it was old even before even I got my hands on it. So I'll read
Okay.
verbatim.
Okay.
Um, Perhaps it's a sad category of the world we live in when a story like the following is classified as weird. But greed abounds in this modern age, so when an act of kindness rises above the usual dreck. That's a big word, guys. Dreck? I've not even seen that word. What does dreck
Oh,
mean?
I use direct. Direct means nothing.
Okay.
Yuck.
Make
Like
it's
some
icky.
people's ex-wives are direct.
It is an icky sounding word. That makes sense. It does
Yeah.
sound kind of icky.
Yeah.
It is weird news indeed. Eduardo Martinez of Honduras, who works near Broadway in New York, probably expected a more typical ending to his story. On March 2nd, as he rushed to get to work through jam packed Times Squares, Martinez dropped his wallet, losing his IDs, and personal effects would have been devastating enough, but Martinez also had $4,000 cash
Ah!
inside his billfold. As he waded through the crowds of tourists and searched the ground, two police officers approached and informed him that the wallet had been picked up by a fellow commuter and turned over safe and sound with all $4,000 intact.
How often does that shit happen?
I mean, even at that point, even if like $100, $200 wasn't there, I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
that's
I
fine.
I I think I might take myself a little commission.
Yeah. Well, if the person had to be, I'd be like, here you
You
go.
know what? Or I would just turn it all in because you know what? These
I
days,
would have turned it on. I would have honestly turned it all in, but there are some
yeah.
people who would skim off the top.
Well, if it was, it depends on the circumstances. I got to be real honest here. But okay, today there are cameras everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, indoors, outdoors, everywhere, there are cameras. So, say there is a wallet and stuff laying somewhere, and you pick it up. You don't know if there's a camera on you. So, dang, okay, these days, I would not touch it. I would be a good citizen because also here's my dumb brain. Maybe it's like a reality show and it's a test and they're seeing how honest you are and they follow you and then they bring you on the show and they give you a prize.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think if I saw a wall on the ground, I would pick it up, not to take the contents, but so it could be turned in. So I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
you look at
either
the ID.
way,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like get the idea. If I got an address, I could just like swoop by and be like, hey, drop this, bro, or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
So I mean,
I've returned stuff. I have. And
I don't think and I don't think you can intrinsically be like arrested because you picked up a wallet off a sidewalk either. Even with the cameras, I don't think even if you pocketed it,
oh, oh,
because technically you
even
didn't
still.
steal it.
even without any legal implications, I wouldn't, because
No, I know neither would I, but I'm
the
saying I just think.
embarrassment and the humiliation of somebody saying, "Excuse me, you were seen picking that,"
Yeah, for sure.
Ook.
And I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying, picking up the wallet, I don't think you'd get in trouble one way or another, though.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, got another one?
Oh,
Wanna share another
sure.
one?
And this one actually, before I even found this article, I don't know, I was just watching a video on YouTube and it was talking about this, but there's this artwork from a 1941 Dutch abstract artist. And if you've heard this story, you can let me know. And his name is Piers Mondrian. Has been found to have been his paintings have been found hanging upside down, or his art's been hanging upside down in
Oh,
museums for 75 years.
no kidding, I hadn't heard this one.
Yep, for 75 years they had it upside down. Um and it's
That's
because it was basically, it's like interlined like strings or something. So it really
yeah,
doesn't matter, I guess.
yeah, really. Well, who's that guy that does the drips? That artist, he does the drippy paintings, drips. Now that those you could tell if they were upside down, because the drips would be going the wrong way. He's real famous, just and that's all it is, multicolored drips on canvas. But so the curator who hung those, I
Put it upside down.
that's funny.
And at this point, the pictures are, kind of fragile and stuff. They're just gonna
Mm.
just keep it that way. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna keep it.
With a little plaque issuing a disclaimer under each one.
Yep.
To get the full effect, you must stand on your head.
A-
Here's a little pillow for you.
And honestly, I think when I first heard the story, I said on YouTube, I think that was the joke the presenter also threw out there too. Is like, yeah, you can stand on your head, you can see what it's supposed to look like. I'm sure you can just take a picture of it and then just
Flip
reverse it on
it.
your camera.
Yay, cell phones.
Yeah, I think you can probably do that. And that's probably what they say to do. It's like to see what it's actually supposed to look like, take pictures, smoke, and then revert the image.
Yeah. Oh, Prairie Queen says Jackson Pollock. Thank you, Jackson Pollock. I only needed a little nudge in my brain. Thank you. Yeah, it does paintings. It's nothing but drips. Jonacide said, as a bartender, we found a purse, went through it for ID, but took her drugs as a lesson. Don't lose your purse with drugs. Oh, no
Well,
kidding.
right?
Okay, that's that's okay. Oh, John says, okay, his rule of thumb. If you find $20, you keep it. If you find 1,000, you turn it in. Okay, rules for living.
Yeah,
Um,
I would just disclaim that. Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with, Helmy.
yeah, truly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link. If anybody would like to come in, if you have any news, um, come on in with us. If you got uh, a news story oh, John found weed and coke. And it's like if your drugs are missing out of your purse, who are you gonna complain to?
I like to report as theft. Someone stole my drugs.
You hear reports of people actually doing that, and it's obviously those folks whose brains are so fried. Um, they'll pick up the cops, or they will call when a drug deal goes bad. Yeah, and guy took my money and he never came back. That happened to somebody I knew. I know. Yeah. In fact, it was a relative, once removed. Yeah, he was involved in that enterprise for a while and was pretty successful with, he got married and rented a little island for his honeymoon. I mean, that's, how much money he made, but he lost $20,000 once. I mean,
Jeez
you
Louise.
know, and this was, I guess, with a connection that he had dealt with before, and this was the biggest deal ever. At 20,000, and the guy disappeared. Couldn't find him. Moved out of his yeah, yeah. Phew, boy, yeah. Oh, Kristen's at work. Oh, too bad. Too bad. So if anybody wants to come in, okay, while we're waiting to see if, okay, you guys, this was 40, 50, 60, so this was almost 40 years ago. So this once removed relative might even be dead, you know? Don't know. Yeah, you live on the edge. uh, you die there too. Okay, so I only have one more, so I'm gonna share it. Okay, this was in the news. I just saw this today. It might have happened yesterday, but I just saw it today. And it was unveiled. It is a sculpture. I'm not okay. It escapes me. Somebody over there. Boy, if Jilly Beans were here, she could Google it. Um, it's a sculpture. It was unveiled, and it is in tribute to Martin Luther King sculpture. Um, and when it was first, and I got this from, he's called the Body Language Guy, and he also has a second channel, the Royal Rogie or something. Royal Rogie. Can't, anyway, Jose Enrique Rosas, the Body Language Guy. So this was on his other channel, and he said he showed this picture and he says that this is what was unveiled. And I don't know, maybe you guys can check. I don't know if this is like one view, because it's three-dimensional. It's a sculpture. So you go around different area, you see a different side of the sculpture. And I'm going to blank you out, Chris, and I'm going to blank myself out. This is the sculpture. You all, yeah. I
I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but maybe I don't get it. Art, man, art.
it's art for the sake of art, but that was, yeah, it was. And there's a video of it being uncovered. I'm going to show it again, you guys. Look at this. Look at. Okay, you were what?
Yeah, no, I like the handwork in that. I guess I'd have to see the rest, all the other angles to truly like get the whole thing. It looks like it's one of those things you kind of have to go see the whole thing because you only see
Yeah, and
one side.
you only see one particular angle, and I guess it's going all over the internet now because this one particular angle makes it look like, okay, I'm just going to say it right out. I'm going to say it right out, a giant whale's penis, okay?
Yeah, I saw it, but I'm like,
You
okay,
didn't
maybe
want to
that's
say it.
probably
You
it
didn't
was
want to say
probably
it.
not. It's that's not what it is. Don't even say there. It's don't make yourself look like an asshole. Okay, thank you for not making me look like an asshole. Reputation saved.
Yes, but anyway, you can Google, and it's called Embrace Boston. So it's in Boston. I guess it's 6:45 last night.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
but they unveiled it. Yep. This is just a preview of Embrace Boston sculpture. So you guys can Google that thing. And yeah. Oh, hi, Omaro's Moon. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The Omaro's Moon said a dork. It's a dork. It's a bonking machine. Um, Kristen Frost Laserbeam says Drag has his peen commemorated there in life size. Um, really? Well, that's drag. It is totally called a dork. Corey says or a poo. Wait a minute, let me look. It could be a big, giant, smooth poo.
Either way, I wonder what it's supposed to be.
Well, I think it's of two people embracing some I don't know. I
Yeah.
was just caught up on this one shot of it, but yeah, Kristen wants
Well,
to know if
we see where some people's minds go.
well, mine went right there. Yeah,
Well,
you know.
I could see.
Yeah, so there you have it, you guys. Oh, so none of you guys wanna join us? Nobody John, if you're still there, you wanna come on real quick and give us the score? I'm not I'm not a sports fan, but I'm always willing to, help a friend who might be into sports if you wanna give us the score, the current score. Well, John might not be there anymore because he's being entertained by his friend.
Oh, for sure.
For
I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, Almaro's Moon is getting ready to go to the gym. Bless your heart. You go to the gym? Really? Good on you. God, uh, yeah, bless your heart. I used to do that years ago before you guys were born, probably. I was what do you call them? Not a fitness instructor, but I worked at a gym one time. Yeah, I strapped large ladies into machines and told them how to use them, and that was it. The job title was called gym instructor
Gym
at
instructor, right?
Pacific Coast Health Spas. Um, yeah, but worked there for about a year and just strapping people into machines, demonstrating the machines, with weights and pulleys and dumbbells and all that stuff. Uh, Corey's asking if I'm still walking. Oh, you mean with my neighborhood? With my neighbor? My neighbor and I made a pact that we were going to walk every day. Well, that lasted 2 days.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's progress.
yeah, I think total we've been out 3 times. 3 times. We walk up around the apartments and there are little slopes and stuff. It's where we live. It's built on little hillocks. They call them knolls. And so there's a sidewalk that goes up and around and circles and loops, and so that's what we do. We walk and we take nuts for the squirrels, roasted unsalted peanuts for the squirrel because we have a million squirrels around here. Uh, yeah, but and she called me. We were talking the other day, and she says, "So what happened to us walking?" And I said, "I'm a bum." I said, "Okay, we're gonna," but then we've had this rain, rain. We rained for days and days, and then we had like 2.5 days of sunshine, and I didn't want to. And I missed that opportunity, so I told her, "Okay, next sunny day,
Always be
uh,
a next sunny day.
the next sunny day, we are gonna go walking." And my neighbor is just so dear, she's just this sweetheart and very, very gentle and kind, and I take her soup. I took her soup yesterday. I took her lima bean soup, and that's the best soup I make, you guys. Lima bean soup. Lima bean soup. Yeah, and I cook it for hours real low so it gets real thick. Um, yeah, Corey, I am gonna get back into it. I've promised my neighbor. I have Okay, wait. Prairie Queen says, "How about the electric belt that shakes the fat away?" Oh, I know it was on a big couple of rotors. That belt, it was called something. I used to strap people into those too, and then you try to talk or sing while it's going. Yeah,
I know that is too.
yeah, and yeah, they had all kinds of fascinating machines and the weights and pulleys and that's making me tired just talking about it. Yeah. Yeah. So Do you have any more, or are you?
I got
Is
I
that
got
your?
I got I got I got a couple. I got a couple.
Let,
One's pretty short, and one's really, really morbid.
okay, we'll save the morbid one for last,
All
and
right.
then we'll all go out in tears. Um, okay, so yeah, do the short one first, and then the other. Okay, you guys, we're gonna finish up with the final two hot news stories brought to you by Chris of Odd Irrelevancy.
So
God, I can't believe I can say that so easily. Irrelevancy.
it's
Um,
such a irrelevancy is such a fun word. I'm glad I stumbled upon it.
irrelevancy. I know, and it's so descriptive eh, and stuff.
I
Okay.
swear to live up to that title. I swear to live up to it. So,
Yes.
but
What
everyone
a
knows
goal.
I love stupid criminals. Stupid criminals just make me happy because they're just stupid criminals. And I got another stupid criminal story for everybody.
Okay.
So, there are these two unnamed thieves who stole merchandise from a Ross Dress for Less in Springfield, Missouri. I don't know if Ross Dress is like a chain or a
Oh,
local
it is.
thing.
Oh, it's a discount store. Ross Dress for Less and Marshalls. The two, they would
Oh,
take
I've heard of Marshalls
seconds
though.
from other stores and freight damaged stuff. Boy, you'd get
Okay.
name brands for real cheap. Household goods. Okay, go on.
Well, anyways, yeah. So they were in Missouri. They stole this. So they robbed this place. They apparently then hopped into two separate cars to make their getaway, which simultaneously they crashed into each other. They tried to flee on foot, but they were caught and they're facing misdemeanor theft charges.
They crashed into each other. That's got to get some kind of an award.
Oh well, I'm sure it's got a Dar. I'm sure if there's still a Darwin Award, that would be in the runnings.
I know they crashed into each other. Well,
Hmm.
okay. What a
Which way did he go, George?
which way did he go?
Yeah, no, I love stupid criminals. I love when they do stupid stuff and get caught. So they be rehabilitated and made proper parts of society.
Yes. And they have to go to driving school.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, they have
If
to
they ever
get
try
their
this again, they might
certificate.
want to take some lessons.
Yeah, 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 and then they'll be exonerated or whatever that word is,
Yeah,
that legal
exactly.
word.
Just we'll forgive your theft. Just learn to drive. That's more my concern.
Yeah, truly. So Corey says, yeah, it's some kind of stupid. Yeah.
That
Okay,
was
so
indeed.
okay, last one, the big finish up.
It is, and I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the most morbid article I have ever read. I mean, some people might think this is kind of a interesting idea. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's just very seems very morbid and taboo to me, but let's go into it.
Okay.
So, Michael Sherwood and his son Kyle of Cleveland, I imagine Ohio, but that could be anywhere,
Yeah.
any Cleveland. Maybe they don't want to tell people where they're at. Come from a long line of morticians. So a few years back, when a friend wondered how he might have his tattoos preserved after he passes away, the two came up
Huh.
with an idea. They figured out a method for removing and preserving tattoos, then started a business called Save My Ink Forever.
Oh God.
It's really freaking morbid. Like I'm like, I don't know if that's like sweet
Yeah.
or if that's like creepy. I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. I know the spirit of the thing, living it on an eternity for your loved ones, there's that part, but then, ew.
Right. It's such a that's I have such conflicted feelings about this. Um Kyle is quoted to say some of these things are pieces of art. Instead of having just the remains of the burial, families have actually a piece of their loved one.
Oh, oh, better than ashes, you get skin illustrations in a frame, in a nice shadow frame with lighting and over yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. Oh, there's still more. They say their technique is proprietary, but it roughly takes it takes about 3 or 4 months to actually extract the tattoo from the corpse, and, um
And
and
meanwhile, the
they're left
corpse
with
is
a
there.
parchment-like piece of art. But they say they do try to do it in the most, dignified manner as possible, so maybe morbid, but at least they're being respectful of it.
Uh, yeah, and how do you treat it with dignity? But, okay, that process, taking all that time, I tried to tan a rabbit hide once, and my ex-husband, whose family was, they were country folks, he told me how to tan this rabbit hide. I can't remember where we got it. I don't even wanna remember, but I think maybe my husband at the time killed it. I don't know, but, um, I can't remember, but, you have to scrape it. Yeah, scrape it, and put this solution on it and to dissolve this and get the collagen out of the, which is like fat.
Mhm.
And yeah, I can't remember, but it took a and then finally, after I did it down in the basement too. Isn't that creepy? Yeah, yeah, I was trying to learn how to tan a hide down in our basement, but I worked with it a few times, and then the hide got real stiff. It was like it was like a plank, and then there were other steps to go on after that. By that time, I was so disheartened. Here's this stiff, hairy thing that I wasn't finished scraping all the inner skin. It was gross. It was looking back, that was really gross. So I imagine they have to, like, treat it with alkaline stuff, the acid stuff,
Yeah,
solutions, because they have to extract whatever collagen, because that's what would cause smell and rot.
right.
Yeah, I know, Corey, why it takes months. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was not the tattoo so much as preserving the skin.
Right, yeah. So does it, like, rot or decay?
Yeah, smell bad. Yeah, get
Yeah.
mold. Yeah, yeah. Boy, you were right, Chris.
It was a little morbid, but it's something to go home and think about. I mean, honestly, I mean, ethically, I don't think as long as they had consent from either the person or the thing,
Or the
like, I mean, people
medical
donate their bodies
power
to
of
science, they're
attorney.
hacked up, it's like,
Yeah,
eh.
yeah, and boy, I when I was real young, I read a book. I can't remember who it was by, called The Illustrated Man. And, Rod Steiger played this guy in a movie, The Illustrated Man, and he called it Skin Illustrations, and I guess every single square millimeter of his body was tattooed. Woo, I wonder how big an area this guy's tattoos got, like a back piece or just
Yeah,
on his calf or just, an anchor, on his shoulder, I can't help but wonder how massive, but ooh, boy,
that would hurt.
no,
That would
I
hurt.
don't I don't think I'd want to I don't think I'd want my shit preserved for family. I wouldn't want my family members'
Sure,
skin
sure,
either.
sure.
Yeah,
It's a little I said, it's a little morbid, but, I mean,
pretty morbid. It's not like having somebody's ashes on your mantle. This
right.
is like their skin.
Right, at least it's just a nice jar over the fireplace,
Yeah, yeah, it could be fancy, could be nice bronze,
Right, and a
the
picture of the loved one right there. It's just
yeah,
a nice little thought, but then it's like,
nice
"Oh,
little engraving.
that's the skin of my ex-wife, her tattoo, we got our matching tattoo."
Yeah, and here's my brother's torso. Yeah. Oh, no, you could take that cured tattooed hide and make like a book cover,
There you go.
for the family album, a cover for the family album this
Oh,
guy's tattoos,
there you go.
glorifying the front of your family album. Yeah, boy, what else could you use that for? A pair of shoes? Could make moccasins.
Oh, those are neat moccasins. What are they made of? My brother Jim.
Yeah, hey, those look like Vans. Look at all those colors on there. No, it's my brother. Yeah.
So
Hi, Eileen. Eileen Ebony. Eileen, oh, Eileen Ebony, our Scottish lass. Honey, I think it's the middle of the night for you. Boy, she got up. I think for her, it's in the middle of the night. Oh, Prairie Queen says, Uncle Harry's dancing hula girl hanging on the wall. Oh, I know those navy tattoos. Hey, Eileen, we were getting ready. Eileen, do you have any do you want to come on and give us a news maybe from Scotland or from the internet or out your ass? You want to come and talk about anything real quick?
you want to make up a news story? That's cool too.
You want to make some shit up? Okay, paste. Okay, so I think that's showing. Oh, okay, I'm doing this on the StreamYard tab. I don't know if it's. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Prairie Queen says,
It really did go down. It really did go down Ed Gein rabbit hole, didn't it?
right in the dumper. Oh, Eileen doesn't have any news. Oh, honey. Okay, so next time when you come to class, come prepared. Okay.
Yeah,
You
now
get.
you have to do makeup, so that's two then.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you got to do double duty. Yeah. So, Chris, I think we're just about done here. I think this case is closed.
The gavel's been banged.
It. Yeah. Okay. You will miss. LOL. Chris gave me the fingers.
Yeah, it did look like it did look like that. Yeah, oh, that's why I moved. That's why. Oh God, no.
Oh,
I thought that's what it looked like to me too for a second.
Oh God, that's
well, I blame. Well, it's not my fault. You had to show up. You had to show up with that stream, scare the heck out of me. I mean, it's only to be expected.
Oh, I know, you guys. If you weren't here, okay, there's this huge story behind this, but Chris, our dear sweet friend Chris, this little smudgy face, has a history, and it is vast on the internet because of someone he was married to. And it just so happens that Eileen Ebony, our sweet girl, when she does her hair a certain way and has her camera angle a certain way, she looks exactly like Chris's ex. And yeah, so and of course, I didn't help matters by saying, Chris, there's somebody backstage and I'm gonna bring her on. This big build up, and I bring on Eileen, and he almost jumped out of his skin.
That was it.
Yeah, you had to be there. You guys go back and catch that. Go look in my channel and see a lot of my channel's gone because I'm doing maintenance, but all the latest stuff and one with Chris. Go back and look and see Chris's reaction for Eileen. Hi, John. Hi, John.
Right.
Where Eileen goes, here's John. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming in. We're kind of folding up the tents here, but I don't know what everybody's doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is usually a time I come live, but we're doing it today. I don't know. I might get a wild hair up in my ear. I cleaned that up, and come on again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Oh, Eileen, it's okay that you're late. It's okay. What time is it there, Eileen? Tell me real quick. I know it's the middle of the night. I know it is. I feel it in my bones. Eileen and John, are you in the same area as Eileen? I can't remember that either. Okay, I'm waiting. What time is it, Eileen? Before we go, I have to know what time it is where Eileen is before I end this show. Okay?
It's
We're just
imperative.
gonna wait around for Eileen to tell us. So
Nice.
Sophia, middle of nice. John's in the UK too. It is in the middle of the night, 9 p.m. And you didn't nap. Oh, see, oh, John's in England. Okay, John of England. I will always know you now as John of England,
How very noble.
and Eileen of Scotland. Corey is for Corey. It's just after 10 p.m. Corey, no, you're in North America, or it's storming. Oh, it's storming where Eileen is too in Scotland. Her bins ran away, so her bins were washed away.
There's no right out. Like, nope, not he- nope. No, we're not sticking around. See ya.
Ah, yeah, we're out of here. The
They've
Duke
been
of
just noped out.
Liverpool. Okay, Corey is asking Eileen a question. Okay, we'll wait around for this. We'll wait around for the question to be answered. Do dog peas stand like yellow straws in the snow? Do they? I'd like to know that too. Does the stream freeze midstream?
I could say that I've never seen it, and I live up in the frozen wastes.
Yeah, back there. Yeah, you're back east from me. Yeah, right here. It's 8 minutes after 1 in the afternoon. Eileen has a question of Corey. Oh,
If
okay.
it gets cold enough.
Yeah, boy, I can't keep this thing. Okay, Eileen will send you pics, Chris. Ha, it's minus 42. Are you serious?
Oh man, that is chilly. Wait, is that Celsius or
Mm,
Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
Oh, I don't know. That's really cold then. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I can never do the conversion ever, ever, ever. Uh,
It's
yeah,
weird.
42. Yeah. Okay. So h- in our where I am, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, it's going to be 33 and 32 degrees. We're going to hit freezing here in
Ooh,
Southern
that is cold
California.
for you guys. Holy crap. That's what we are now, and that's nice.
Oh, yeah, you can wear your Bermuda shorts
I
out there.
don't think I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, Eileen, correct. Okay. Uh, P freezes at minus 42 in Canada.
Okay. Well,
Eileen says it's 3 degrees Celsius. 3 degrees. That's cold. Okay, Corey, I finally caught on. Corey. She's our emotional support Canadian, always being supportive. Thank you, Corey. I love you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Corey says it's minus 16 Celsius there. Jesus. I can't even. I can't. Oh, stay warm, honey. That's the
we're
kind of weather that makes your face hurt.
we're 24 degrees here.
24, way below freezing.
Mm,
That's when your
it's
dog's
comfortable.
water dish freezes. Oh, Eileen Ebony says Corey is a Shanny fan now. Okay, Corey, I know that you're a mod in one of the Shanny parody channels. Oh, that's what I want to tell you, Chris. I'm gonna send you a link on our Facebook message.
Mhm.
I'm gonna send you a link to uh Dre. His name is Draken. Now I can't remember his name. DRA Draken. Drake. Anyway, he's on a rampage against you know who
Oh,
because of the fraud, and I guess the attorney general is being contacted because of cancer fraud.
oh,
Uh,
interesting.
and there are receipts. There are clips after clip after clip of her saying she's a patient and needs money. And that's highly illegal. Drader. Thank you, Corey. Drader. Yeah. Oh, Eileen says Shanny lore. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, we've all been kind of caught up in that, and here we are over here being like sort of a semi-normal drawer, trader, the D word. Um. Okay. So anyway, um. Yeah, I will send you that link. You know what? I could even paste it here before we go, um, because I bookmarked it. Um. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So I told a big lie. I I know,
Well,
I
you
know.
lost my vote for president.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys type into your YouTube search, Drater. This guy, this guy is dead on. He is so with it, and it showed her and Rev, Chris, being disturbed, really disturbed about him showing these YouTubes. And anyway, I'll send you the link. Okay. Oh, John says, why can't cats dance? Question to the group. Why can't cats dance? And I'll bite. John, why can't cats dance? Oh, drawer is retard spelled backward. How clever. Wait, cats can't dance because they have two left feet. Ba-dum-bum.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it
Makes sense.
doesn't make a drop of sense to me.
Oh, it makes all the sense. They have 2 left legs. And 2 right legs, technically.
Oh, thank you. God, I'm dim. I am as dim as Prince Harry, you guys, and that's really sad. That is really send help. Medic. Yeah, Corey, thank you. Yeah, you guys look up Drader on YouTube. He hates Shanny. Ah! I think it's funny. But there's
I'll
smoking
scope
in
it.
his uncle's. Yeah, it's all you need to see is like this one that I saw this morning. I was gonna send it to you before the show, and I thought, oh, I don't want to bring it down.
Oh, I'm
Or too
whatever.
happy before we come on. So, okay, we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this. Oh, wait a minute, Eileen, last one. Eileen says, what did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? Namaste. Nah, okay, that one I got.
Good one.
Okay, okay, this is brain exercise. Why does the Norwegian Navy put barcodes on their warships? Why do they put barcodes on their warships, John? John of England? John of Liverpool? John? Why does the Norwegian Navy put... Okay, waiting for the answer, and then we're really going to go. Oh, Eileen sent you all the whiz pictures.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. Just keep and then give it forward.
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming.
And then forward on to your friends, 10 of your friends, and it will spread the world with dog pee pics. Frozen.
Wait.
Dog.
Okay, to Scandinavian. John. John, really? Okay, this is on this note. We're gonna bail, you guys. So I'm going to play us out. I'm gonna play us out. Wait, what am I overlay video clips? Okay, I'm going to do a couple of bars of McGruff singing about crack cocaine. Okay, you guys. Okay, Chris, thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys.
You're always such a good sport. I so appreciate you. And we'll talk soon. And meanwhile, I'll send you a Drader. Okay, bye, everybody.
You all take care.
Ya maybe tomorrow.
Using crack and cocaine to get high. That's what you say you love. But it's really insane. You could die. What are you thinking of? 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. Just a snort or a smoke in your greed, that's all you care about. But your life is a joke, and you need someone to help you out. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner